jumping back on here, okay? Because I got breaking news from Sleeper. Daniel Jones signing with the Vikings. Boy, did I just call it. You heard it here first. You're going to hear it here before you hear it anywhere else. If you're not watching us and you're listening to us, Manny Moss is fucking livid. He is red as a tomato in anger. He leaves the Giants and joins a Super Bowl. He wants a chance at the ring. What does this mean for TJ Hutchinson? Does he have his new guy? They take Sam Darnold from the Jets, and they're taking Daniel Jones from the Giants. He understands it now. Daniel Jones understands it now. Manny Motz, can we get a live reaction, please?
You know what I think about right away when I see this? Who did Daniel Jones beat in the playoffs that one time?
That one
time only.
And he said, "I can help you." The Vikings.
Fuck.
Damn. They have J.J. McCarthy coming back next year.
And who do we got coming back next year?
Yeah.
We got the Goodfellas coming.
That's crazy. That is crazy that just happened. I'm talking, we jumped off a moment ago. We're coming back on to give you this live reaction of Daniel Jones signing with the Vikings.
And the Vikings very much so have a shot at playoffs and 100%.
Wow.
Justin Jefferson,
I'm getting all the injury reports coming in right now, and that was the first one that came across me. Daniel Jones trades in the blue and takes out a purple. Justin Jefferson trade incoming.
Who starts next week for the Vikings?
Wildcat formation.
Sam Darnold, also from New York team. New Jersey team, played with the Jets.
That's what I'm saying. So I just said Sam Darnold. They're taking everyone from New York.
I have no more to say about this because it's not going to come out good. Whatever. I hope if this guy gets hardware on his hands in February, I'm going to be fucking pissed, and we're all going to be pissed because what the fuck?
Can't believe I just saw that. He's going to the playoffs, and you guys aren't going to playoffs. What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah, I know. Our starting quarterback, and our starting running back, both on playoff Super Bowl contending teams.
Wow.
Let's go fucking Giants. All right, good night, everybody. See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving from Daniel Jones to New York.
I'm going to go stand in front of a train. I'll see you guys later. Be good. Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. Mikey Bugatti, welcome back. And happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. Day. Yeah, happy Turkey Day. Honestly, probably by the time this gets out, it may be Thanksgiving. But if not, beat you to it. Happy Thanksgiving. A lot to cover. The Eagles and Giants this week. Oh, my God. A lot of bad coming from me. A lot of good coming from Mikey Bugatti. I'm sure with the Eagles, the Giants at this point should have just extended Hard Knocks into right now and just rolled it out and at least made a chance to make some money off the drama just happening. It seems like it's like a reality television show. It's literally Jersey Shore at MetLife Stadium. Unbelievable. We'll get into it. Mikey Bugatti, take us through what we will be covering.
Good morning, and welcome back to IHAB. I say good morning because it's 7:30 in the morning in Arizona, and I'm about to review a beer here for you because I love you, because we love you, all right? You can't start Blackout Wednesday before Thanksgiving if you don't start drinking at 7:30 in the morning. Everybody knows that, all right?
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Or Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah, I mean, remember we used to just get absolutely blacked out on Thanksgiving Eve.
It's tradition to go get blacked out, and then when you see your family the next day, you're hungover violently, and you stuff turkey down your throat, and then they're like, "Oh, turkey makes you tired." No, it doesn't. I'm hungover. That's why I'm tired. That's why I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I had 18 beers last night. That's why I'm tired. It has nothing to do with the
turkey. Right, but we got a lot here for you today. We got a full plate, like your plate will be tomorrow night. for Thanksgiving. But here we go. We're going to get into it. It's IHAB giving you the most important part of sports. We're going to talk about the Giants. We got the Commanders. Daniel Jones might be going playoffs? Playoffs? 49ers, you look away, tune out. You're not going to want to hear what I have to say. Saquon Barkley is the MVP after he leaves NYG. It's crazy. No one could believe it except for everyone in Philadelphia. And then we're going to talk about not one, not two, but all three Thanksgiving games tomorrow. Boy, am I excited. And then the Bird Bowl this Sunday night. Everyone's pumped. Could be a future Super Bowl matchup, or maybe one bird's better than another. You can only find it out here first on IHAB. But before we get into anything today, Manny Motts, I'd have a beer.
Have a beer.
Yeah, you like that one?
You got that little bird on
I see, like I said, I plan out my beers, and I knew this week was the Bird Bowl, and I wanted to let people know that this is the only bird in this country, the bald eagle. I got a limited release Alaskan cold pale ale, and it's got my boy right on the front. Go Birds.
Disclaimer: I might have done this one already. I might have done the juice bomb already, but I'm rolling with the juice bomb again today. I'm sorry, everybody. I promise you, in the new year, my beer selection will be better. I have just been on the run, going and traveling and this and that. I'm shocked to even have my mic and a camera and everything set up. So we're going with the juice bomb. It was either the juice bomb or a Corona Premier. So.
Please no more Corona Premier. We're over it. But we're happy here. That's all that matters. Manny, you're the first person that I had to ask, because as soon as I watched this weekend, I had to ask you.
I had to ask him. Yeah.
Tommy DeVito. He's also not the guy.
Well, before I confirm what you just said, so Sunday rolls around.
Right.
Okay.
Feeling good.
We haven't seen Tommy DeVito start a game since the success he had last year, where it was just the Italian takeover at MetLife Stadium and in New Jersey. I think we all, maybe not all of us. I think there were some there were some naysayers out there, but I think, for the most part, we were banking on a spark, even though the season's already over.
Just
some type of excitement.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito probably not starting again for the Giants. He had a tough day from the beginning. 4 sacks. It was a tough day. I'm pretty sure at halftime the Giants were down like 27-3. Not good. Yeah, Tampa Bay went in there and just absolutely manhandled the Giants with a final score of 30-7. It was so bad that Baker Mayfield, the Italian that everybody knows that he is, Baker Mayfield, the guinea from New Jersey, allegedly, he was throwing up the how you doing gesture. Everyone was having a good time on the Tampa sideline. Of course, Giants home again, just getting absolutely booed going into halftime. Fans just leaving by halftime. I mean, shit, I don't blame him. Yeah, Tommy DeVito, probably not the answer. Drew Lock, on the other hand here, I think he's pissed. I think he thought going into this season that he was going to be the number 2, the backup behind Daniel Jones. And a little backstory for everybody. If this is the first episode that you clicked on and you don't know what's going on in New York Giant football, Daniel Jones was benched last week. He was benched last week against Tampa Bay Buccaneers, coming off the great loss to Panthers and then the bye.
And then he got released.
Tommy DeVito. And then, so here we go. We're jumping all around. Tommy DeVito, not the answer. I think a lot of us knew that. We wanted to believe he was the answer, just something to hold on to, be excited about. So we bench our $40 million quarterback a year, Daniel Jones, and I hear good authority that he was benched and he was demoted all the way to practice squads, and he was playing safety on the practice squad. Interesting story. So let's dive into that. Daniel Jones releases on mutual term release. He would have gotten hurt. I get it. If he would have gotten hurt, the Giants would have had to dish out an extra like $30 million. I understand. Okay.
That's what you would have rather wanted, for him to get hurt, so you could bench him. Like, oh, he's hurt, so that's what you should have said. The owner should have taken him out like a racehorse that injured his leg, and put him down. That would have been the better case scenario.
Yeah, well, there was no better case scenario. I appreciate you trying to justify some of these things that we did. We just look absolutely stupid about everything that we've done in this situation since paying Daniel Jones the contract. Honestly, it has been just downhill since then. But yeah, I guess so. He put out a statement. Everybody was like freaking out. Like Daniel Jones put out a
Like
statement
he's the president.
like a week before, or like not a week. It was like 2 days before he actually was released. So he put out a statement basically saying, I'm sorry things didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate the blah, 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 the opportunity, yada, yada, yada. And everyone was like, why is he putting out this statement already when there's, 5-6 games left to play, and he was not benched at this point, or he was benched, but he wasn't released. And then literally 2 days later, there was breaking news. The Giants and Daniel Jones have reached a mutual agreement of releasing Daniel Jones, and that's it. That's the end of Daniel Jones in New York as a New York Football Giants quarterback. Mikey Bugatti, I know you might have some more
let me help you out here. I was just about
hearing here. Yeah, we're hearing here that he might go play for a Super Bowl contending team.
Get ready for this. Listen, Giants fans, tune out. Look away. You're going to hate this.
It's going to happen again to us. Two starting players that left the Giants now going to go and possibly Super Bowl.
Here's the Daniel Jones fun fact of the week from Mikey Bugatti. We all know Giants released DJ. Well, now he's on the market, and the team's interested in him. Ravens, Vikings, Lions. Are you kidding me? So what I'm seeing here is all I have to do, not hard, all I have to do to go deep into the playoffs is join the Giants, do bad, quit, get traded to a good team where you still pay me. Watch me go deep in the playoffs, maybe win a ring while you rebuild. And you're thinking to yourself, are you talking about Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm talking about both of them. Daniel Jones is going to disrespectfully go join another team, probably not play, ride bench, and you guys are going to watch him ride into the playoffs while you fall down a slope. That is fucked up. And you're paying him to go sit over there. Let him take Saquon aside. He's doing great, but he left on the off season. He got traded. You let that one go. Sucks. This guy mid-season's like, the boat's sinking. I'm on this boat now. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Women and children first, and Daniel Jones. Yeah, and Daniel Jones. Yeah, I'm looking around in my new kitchen that I'm at. Sorry for the echo, everybody. If there's something sturdy enough that I can hang myself by in here, I see a chandelier. Possibly can do that. Yeah, Daniel Jones. Everybody's thinking it. He's gonna go play for another team. Probably not going to start, but if he does start, probably light it up somehow.
All of a sudden it clicks.
He'll be like, connecting like how he was in that one Super Bowl or that one playoff win against Minnesota like 3 years ago. Yeah, it'll probably just be like that for 15 weeks. There was some talk too about how just look. Think of the possibilities. Jones free agent now. He could go to Dallas and play against the Giants on Thanksgiving Day because Dallas has no quarterback. Their quarterback situation is F2. That would have just been the ultimate FU to the New York Giants and just capped a season that Giants fans will be talking about forever. It will be the 07-11 Super Bowl and then the 2024 season when they're starting
Game
quarterback
13.
That's released week 14, and he goes and plays for Dallas and absolutely creams on the Giants on 1 o'clock.
The rivalry would never grow higher if that happened. I would tune in for a full 90 minutes and watch that game.
The only nothing would change for Daniel Jones. He would still be getting hate mail and by the same people, the Giants fans, when he was the starting quarterback for the Giants, and now the fucking Cowboys starting quarterback. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but boy, would that be a headline and just a story to tell. That would be the most watched game for the two shittiest teams to play on Thanksgiving.
It would be awesome. It would be awesome.
Would be awesome. But yeah, Daniel Jones, one more time here. Daniel Jones released by the Giants and is a free agent to be. Giants again sit in the familiar window of who's going to be the starting quarterback. We'll see. I don't know. I'm hearing too at this point, November 27th. I'm hearing Tommy DeVito is not 100%. He might be a little banged
No.
up from that absolute slaughter fest
Banged up on
against
the
Tampa Bay last week.
we called it at the beginning of the episode. Today's Wednesday. He's out at the Jersey Shore right now getting tanked. Before Thanksgiving, he can't play.
Yeah. No, he might. If they had to make weight before Thanksgiving, he ain't making weight with the amount of food that guy's going to eat. He ain't making weight. He's bulking up. So Drew Lock, ladies and gentlemen, we might see Drew Lock starting tomorrow around your
From
Thanksgiving
DJ
parties.
to DL, Drew Lock is your new guy versus Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
The matchup we've been waiting to see for the Giants. Manny Motz,
They might just turn that broadcast off like mid game. They might just.
I'm tuning in. I'm tuning into
off.
the Nickelodeon cast for that one. I wanna laugh at least. You know, a touchdown happens and Chucky from Rugrats runs across the field.
Let me tell you, I might not get absolutely blitzed Thanksgiving Eve today, but I might get absolutely blitzed just to be miserable and just watch that game tomorrow, 1:00. You know, that ain't it. That ain't going to be good. I will be with a lot of Giants fans, and that's what's funny. I'm going to be with Giants fans tomorrow that are still believers.
It's possible.
I'm like, believers in what? Believers in what?
The math is there. We can't make it.
Like, oh no, I'm a believer. We'll be back next year. Yeah, we'll be back next year, but what does that mean?
We're definitely still here next year.
We're not being relegated or whatever it is. That just doesn't happen. We'll be back next year, but what does that mean? We'll be back next year.
Listen, you gotta be a true fan, whether you're on top or you're on bottom. You guys just have been on bottom for 4 years.
We're wearing black today to signal the funeral that has happened in the last, I want to say 2 weeks, but it's been since September, honestly. Funeral since September. Since those Hard Knock episodes aired, it's been a funeral, honestly. It's just been so slow death every day since the summer.
My favorite thing about the season here right now, because we got it last year from you. I don't know where you get your music. I get my music on Spotify. And at the end of the year, they give me a Spotify Wrapped. And they tell me, they show me my favorite songs I listen to the year. Manny Motz is something similar. If you haven't seen it last year, Manny Motz will comprise the Wrapped of each episode of his excitement level from the Giants and work his way week to week. And right now, in week 12, starting from week 1, when he told us they would be 9-8, I'm excited to see the difference between week 1 and week 12 in that one clip. That makes me the happiest of that composition of It's like a guy on a sled going down a hill. And at top, he's really excited. And on the bottom, he's miserable and cold.
Yeah. So what are you saying? My early predictions weren't accurate?
You can't be 9-8 now. I can tell you that. You don't have a chance now. I thought maybe Tommy DeVito, he brought it together. No, he took it away. That's what he did. He took it away. He took it away from you. That's okay, though. Listen, you're not the only NFC team, East team that had a bad weekend. Weekend. The Commanders lose to Cooper Rush. What a game that was. 2 touchdowns, kick return touchdowns, a pick 6, an 87-yard bomb to McLaurin, a turnover in the final. There was 3 touchdowns scored in the last 6 minutes.
Is the honeymoon phase over in Washington with their new quarterback?
I hope so. I don't want... Now we're up 2 games, which is really nice, but still to me is not a cushion. I want a cushion like the Bills have in the AFC. They have like 6 games. All the other teams are just not really playing. I wish I had that. That's what I want.
You very well could have that because besides Washington, everybody else is on like their 3rd string quarterback. So you might be okay.
Walk in. We might walk in.
So
it could be over for Washington, Not good for that NFC team, but I have another one for you. 49er fans, look away. Look away now. Brock Purdy injury might be longer than a week. Goodbye, Finers. Brandon Allen is the backup. Sounds like a high school gym teacher, okay? That's not a guy I believe in, Brandon Allen. Brandon Allen will go on to lose every game for the rest of the season. I predict it. This guy makes $2 million a year, yeah? Brock Purdy brought them to the ship last year. Guy gets paid $3 million a year because he's still in his rookie contract. Make that make sense. McCaffrey is not going to score another time this year. And you're right, Manny Motz. The Madden curse strikes again. The Madden curse strikes again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
McCaffrey, where did he miss like 6 weeks?
Almost more than half the season.
Oh, that would be an interesting landing spot for Daniel
They need
Jones.
somebody there who's not getting hurt.
Either whatever this 12-year-old kid's name that you said starting for the 49ers or Daniel Jones. I don't
It's
know.
George,
Maybe.
Josh Allen's little brother, Brandon Allen, comes in for the 49ers.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, who knows? Wow.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, 49.
He gets his superstar running back again. He's got 7 wide receivers that are great. Maybe they're made of noodles and they fall apart every day, but they're there. They're there.
All right. Well, enough of Daniel Jones. You want to talk to us shortly, quick, about the
Eagle
Eagles?
fans, look in. Look at me right now. You're going to want to tune in for this. We don't get a lot of time to gloat on here.
You have 30 seconds.
55 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 10 yards a carry. He's Mr. Automatic first down. Breaks Shady McCoy's record. He is him. Whoever you think you are, I am. He's just a chill guy who runs 200 yards a game. He's Mr. Saquon Barkley. He is Mr. MVP from NYG to PHI. How can you not love him right now? How can you not love him right now? He is doing incredible. If you have him on your fantasy team, you're probably in the playoffs. If you have him on your fantasy team, you're probably going to win. He's putting up nothing but 100 yards a game and carries 10 yards. You want a first down? Don't tush push. Tush push? Tush push? You're talking tush push? You pass the ball to Saquon Barkley. Pass the ball to Saquon Barkley. The Eagles command respect. We are winning. We look great on every side of the ball. It's our turn. It's our year. I finally believe now that we have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Did I think we look great all year? Yes, absolutely. But now, when this weekend comes and we take down Derrick Henry, that old bitch, then I will believe even more that we belong in the Super Bowl. There's only one team in front of me that I think can stop us, and we will meet them there in the NFC Championship, and that's the Detroit Lions, who I think our defense is better, and it's statistically proven, but we'll see when we get there. Fly, Eagles fly, go Birds. Thank you.
Didn't you just get a big injury on your defense, though? Out for the season?
He's not out for the season. He's going to retire. Brandon Graham.
That sounds
Brandon Graham. I know he is. Because this was his last season anyway. BG is going out. And in the nicest way, I do love him. He has not made many big games plays this year. He's been solid, but we can replace that. We have N'Kobe Dean. We have we have people to put in there. Lane Johnson's still there. Slide that over. We're good. We're good.
Okay. All right.
I'm sad. He's a great player. He single-handedly helped us win that Super Bowl against the Patriots when he strip-sacked Tom Brady. Hands down, that was him. But we move on. He will sit on the bench while we ride to another Super Bowl, and he will retire with 2 rings. And that's a pretty boss thing to do.
Pretty good.
Pretty boss thing.
Eagles right now. Everybody wanted to know what I would say if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. That's the Eagles. That's the Eagles right now. Yeah, Eagles are flying. Still can't stand Nick Sirianni. I just want to punch him in his fat face.
You mean the kid from Elf?
Yeah, the kid from Elf, his friend, his brother. Yeah, I want to just smoke that guy. I was watching game. What was it, Sunday night, and then they didn't get the challenge flag out fast enough, and he was just ripping his coaching staff on the sideline, and then ripping the referees, whatever. I also want to know: is this a new thing? Is it a coincidence? Is it superstitious? No visor.
No visor. Yes.
Recently.
No visor there. Yeah, no, you're not. It's not a superstition. Listen, Eagles 6-0 ever since he shaved that head of his. Doesn't need a visor anymore. I don't like to change. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So if we're running down the field and someone entered the room, don't fucking move. You cannot move until this drive is over. That's my superstition. I'm about to eat a chip. We score a touchdown. I can't eat the chip until we go for the 2 points, and then I can continue on. So if this guy's got to look like Caillou for the rest of the season, then he's fucking gonna look like Caillou. Okay, that's what I'm down with that. Yeah. I'm down with that. We need that.
Right.
But
All right.
thank you for letting me get on with Saquon Barkley. But sports bettors, look away. Speaking of running backs, Mr. Automatic, Mr. Derrick Henry, for the first time this season, doesn't score a touchdown. He's 11 of 12 for any time scorer. I imagine a lot of bets, a lot of 9-leg, 6-leg, 4-leg, 3-leg parlays ruined because King Henry couldn't get in the end zone against the Chargers. Ravens still win because everyone else on the team scored somehow. Bateman, Lamar Jackson, Justice Hill, forgot about him, but King Henry just couldn't get it done. And then when he did, flag, called back, didn't count, sorry, nope. Justice Hill comes in, steals your touchdown. Now you feel like Saquon Barkley when we push Jalen Hurts in the end zone. But Mr. Automatic doesn't get a touchdown, but we will see them next week. And I have a hunch. Here's my hunch.
Here we go.
You're not going to see a lot of action from Saquon and Henry. I think it's going to be more of a Lamar versus Jalen Hurts, which I also believe, and I could be wrong. I'm going to fact check myself right now. This is their first time meeting, playing against each other. I think that
Could that
because
be?
we haven't played the Ravens in quite some time.
Wasn't there the Bird Bowl? Didn't you guys have the Bird Bowl last year,
That
or was that maybe?
was the Seahawks, I believe.
Hmm.
I believe. Let me see here. Game log.
Well, either way, that should be a good game. Who's home in that game?
That is where we get the advantage. We, for the next 6 games, 4 of which are at home and 2 of which are down the road. Baltimore's not that far. We are away though. It is in Baltimore. It is in Baltimore. We are away in Baltimore and we are away in Washington. Down the road.
Okay, I just want to ask you this question since you guys are riding
We
real
are.
high right now. Are you at all afraid of Kansas City again?
Not one bit am I afraid of Kansas City. This is the year. I'm going to speak for them. This is the year. Bills fans, look over here. They're going to love this. You got them. You're going to get them this year. I believe you get them this year. No one wants the three-peat. I don't think history wants three-peat, and they don't deserve a three-peat. Their team is not that good this year. They're not that good. Their tight end doesn't even want to play anymore. I just don't think he wants to be there. I believe he retires this season. I know he's just not feeling it. I know he's not feeling it. He said that last year too. This is starting to feel like a job. That's something Derek Jeter used to say. I'm going to play baseball until it feels like a job, and now it feels like a job, and that's okay. You just have a cool fucking job, dude. You get paid $16 million to catch a ball every now and then.
Oh, and their podcast that they're doing, I'm pretty sure they got like 100 million.
They're making way more doing that.
He probably,
and also,
I don't know.
Your soon-to-be wife is making more money than you ever will. So
she probably, I think
stay
she's
at
doing
home.
Okay. Yeah.
Stop playing football and get out, man. And take this time that you're gonna lose. New York football Bills. It's your time. This is your year over there. No one's in your way. It's just you on that side. Go. But you're gonna lose when you get to the top again because you're cursed. But I think the Chiefs are not a worry of mine. The worry on my side is the Lions. The Bills side is the Ravens. We already foresee the top 4.
Already got it. So if you're a betting man, okay, you should put some significant money on the top 4 teams coming out of each division right now. Mikey Bugatti's already laid it out for you. I don't know if that's considered the Bugatti bet, but there you go. There's the Manny Maserati bet for you right there. There's the top 4 teams coming out. You got Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. You got the Buffalo Bills. You got the Lions, and you got the Eagles.
Bird, Lion, Buffalo. Just animals.
It's the animals
going
out there.
At the beginning of the season, I took, I think, $50 or $60, and I went through all the matchups and possibly because I do this every year. And I bet on Eagles to win the Super Bowl, but I, of course, have to guess on who's going to be on the other side. I have on the other side on my sports book here the Ravens and the Bills. I also had the Steelers. Could still be possible.
Steelers are just
Yeah.
magical how they don't
I
have a
don't get
losing
that.
season ever. I don't get it. How
It's
they
a great
do
time
that.
to be a fan of the Steelers for the past 11 years, you know?
Yeah, I don't
It's
get
good
it.
for them, truly. Do they get to go to the playoffs? For one time, they go to playoffs and they get slapped down, but they're
Yeah.
there, but they're always there.
Get it. Must be nice. Must be a thing. I haven't experienced that in a while, but okay, well there you go, everybody. So Eagles rolling. We have the top 4 teams going to be there. Okay, so if you're picking right now, obviously it's the Eagles. You know, you're going to pick the Eagles to beat the Lions to go to
I
the
would love
Super
that.
Bowl. Who's coming out on the other
Yeah,
side?
see, that's tough. I want to see. I love a good upset. You know what I mean? I love an underdog. Eagles,
Who
more
doesn't?
times than none, are the underdogs. And that's why I enjoy being a fan of the team. But right now, you look on the other side and you're seeing people are saying Ravens. Yeah, Ravens. Ravens are in second fucking place. I don't think people know that. They're in second place. They're not the super team. The Steelers are in front of them. Okay. That's crazy. So you have the Bills, you have the Chiefs, you have the Chargers and Broncos, who are not getting talked about a lot enough. They're still there. They're one game behind the Steelers and the Ravens. Bo Nix, he's like, you hear him in the forest when you're walking. You're like, Bo Nix.
My God,
Bo Nix and the Broncos are a team that I could see take down the Ravens by accident. Oops, field goal, and the Ravens lose, and Baltimore is in an uproar because some young boy threw the right touchdown pass. I could see that happening in the playoffs. Then you still have the Texans. CJ Stroud's waiting for his wide receivers to get back up again. They're still in first place down there. So the AFC might look like Bills are going all the way. No one's in the way, like I said, but they're small little guys they still have swords. And if you look the other direction, you might get stabbed in the back. So I don't know. No for the Chiefs on me. But over on the other side, it's a total toss up. I have no idea. But the NFC, Lions. Vikings, no, I don't think Sam Darnold does it. Don't forget about the 6-5 Falcons. That might happen. Maybe.
Jesus.
Don't know. Or the entire NFC West, which is all within one game. Seahawks 6-5, Cardinals 6-5, Rams 5-6, Niners 5-6. What a division to be in. You guys, if you join that division, would also be last. Fun fact.
We're getting the first round pick. We would be last in every
You actually
division.
are not getting the first round pick right now, unfortunately.
By the end of that Thanksgiving game, we're getting the first round pick. Just give it time.
Just give us a minute here.
24 hours later, we will have Shadur Sanders. But I don't know if that's that's just all speculation.
We'll
I don't know if that's even the answer.
See. You still have games to go. We still have Thanksgiving to go. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I love Thanksgiving. It used to be. I remember. No, I'm not that old. I remember there only used to be one game on Thanksgiving. Am I wrong? Lions and always the Lions and this year we get it's nice. It's the Thanksgiving massacre this Thursday where the Lions will ravage the Bears. We have the toilet bowl for last place in fantasy teams, but it's on prime time, and it's the Giants versus the Cowboys. And go the refs. Give us a tie. When's the last time you saw a tie? Long time.
Maybe just you send the field goal unit out there for ridiculous lengths and just try to kick 70 plus 80-yard
I would
field
be
goals.
so
and
into that. And they're going for it on first down field goal.
Wow, they're going for it on their own goal line, 4th and 15.
If he hits this,
he's good. This is a 89-yard field goal that he's going to try. Does he have the leg?
Tommy DeVito's first kick ever.
Yeah, Tommy DeVito is wearing his helmet backwards. Yeah. I would just go out there and just do a bunch of, random shit. Make it entertaining, because if you go out and try and play 4 quarters of football, it's not going to be entertaining. So we need something else. We need like the mascot bowl or something. We need to, just get some mascots out there.
I like
playing.
when it's the end of the season, when it's like week 16, week 17, and 2 teams that are definitely not making playoffs. They do do backyard baseball play number 7. And there's 6 people in line for running back, and they all pass it back in a line. And then they toss it to the kicker, and the kicker scores a touchdown.
Remember last year, the Giants had that special defensive play. It was just the chimney. It was called the chimney. They just lined like 5 guys up, like parallel to each other. And Yeah. We should just go out there, just fucking rip the playbook in half, and just fucking make some shit up. Ask Madden. Do some shit. Ask a fan. Do something. Maybe a fan could get in there.
I'm
Do something
I'm
entertaining.
thinking, what you do, like when you go to church and they pass that little bowl around for donations, maybe go in the
Yeah.
crowd and you ask, here's a piece of paper with a note. What play should we do next? And then we put it on the screen. They vote, via text message, and somebody's play gets played on the game. That's interactive.
I assume this Giants Dallas games too. It's probably gonna be in Dallas.
Hmm.
Assume. I don't think it's going to be home for so I don't last week the Cowboys stadium was literally falling apart
Yeah,
when they tried to open the roof. Maybe that giant screen will just fall down and
you're both
just
on the 50, and
level everybody. Yeah, just level everybody. Fresh start for
then
both
just like I said
organizations.
last week, you
Maybe
get to draft a whole new team. It's the emergency murder draft. It's a dream come true. It's a
urgency.
dream come
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
Emergency. Manny Mots
Emergency.
is on the up top before the game, cutting
Yeah,
wires.
I'm sawing. Yeah, I'm sawing the lines. Nobody sees me up there. Just yeah. Just oops. Yeah.
So we got the
Let's go
Lions, the
Giants.
Bears, we got the Giants and the Cowboys, and then maybe we have a fun matchup. We have mashed potato brains, Tua Tagovailoa, and damaged Nuggets, Jordan Love. I can't wait to see that one. Who's going to go down first?
What time is that game at?
I
That's the late
love
game?
the timing here in Arizona for football. I can't tell you, I can't get enough of it. All right, I'm 2 hours behind you now because of daylight savings, which we don't celebrate that here because we're religious. Bears and Lions, 10:30 in the morning. So I'm waking up, drinking. Okay. Antipas hits the table
Good for
around
you.
1 o'clock in the afternoon. Great. Giants Cowboys 2:30. So I can get nice and full, and I'm watching more football. Then it's dinner. You take that little break in between. You're drinking. You're talking to family members. We're hanging out. Dinner starts around 5, 6 o'clock. Great. Dolphins and Packers come on at 6:20. So while I'm talking to you about politics and what are you doing this year, right behind you is a giant 56-inch, 65-inch TV with the game, and I'm zoned in. So from 10:30 to about 8:30, I'm locked up. I'm busy. Don't talk to me. I'll be blackout drunk. It's not Blackout Wednesday. It's blackout till Friday.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, good. All good things. Love that. And yeah, what's your favorite Thanksgiving
Food.
meal?
Yeah.
Food
Listen,
meal.
it changes a lot, honestly. It changes a lot. It depends whose house I'm at, who's cooking. And this year, I'm actually sponsoring Thanksgiving. I have family members flying into Arizona. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. I get to cut the turkey, man of the house, the wishbone. I open up
Nice.
the
Yeah.
wine, I pour for everyone. I'm in charge. I have to buy the food, expensive. I got to go do the setup and make my house look nice, expensive.
Mm.
So if it's someone else's house, probably I go the Antipas. You can't fuck that one up. It's pretty good. It's my mother's
good.
house. She does stuffed mushrooms. They're fantastic. They're fire. But this year, my turn. I get to cook. I chef it up over here. It might be Bugatti Betts and Mikey Bugatti, but it's Chef Bugatti in the kitchen. Okay, it's pasta. It's the pasta boss in the kitchen. Okay, I'm making a cream of corn ravioli, homemade. I got a pasta maker. Yeah, it's gonna get real fucking Italian up in here. It's going to be delicious. I'm cooking for 5 people, so I'm going to make 15. Everyone's going to have 3, and they're going to be happy about it.
It's got to a science already.
Yeah.
Look at this
what
guy.
What is your favorite?
Good for you. I like during the holidays
beer.
I like liquid beer, especially when my football team sucks and they're playing on Thursdays. I like stuffed artichoke.
Ooh, that is good.
And then you peel it and you bite it, and the breadcrumb, the crumb. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's my favorite right there. That's my
your
favorite.
Mom makes
right
that,
there.
I imagine. Yeah.
And this time I moved a little ways from home, so she's a special delivery. She's going to be traveling.
Are you doing Thanksgiving in your new home?
And
just you and the miss
parents, her parents, and
you're
her
hosting
cousins
it in your new home.
Yeah. So we got a lot of work. That's why we're filming at 10:15 a.m. on Wednesday.
Everyone's outside right now.
As soon as I end this, I have to throw on my smock and start painting the molding. Yeah, painting the moldings and then and then I gotta assemble chairs.
It's
and
not
tables.
Manny Motts.
Yeah.
It's Manny the masonry guy who's going to come in and start doing work.
You're not really supposed to pour concrete in November in New York, but we are doing it here. We are doing it here. Yeah. Yeah. So, I got a lot of work to be done, but it sounds like you got a lot of work to be done, a lot of cooking, a lot of preparation, but it's all in the name of fun. And we love it. It's great because then guess what? Thanksgiving, and then you get the Black Friday, and then before you know it, it's motherfucking Christmas.
And I'll tell you, my tree is already up. My tree is already up. And I bet your tree is already up.
If I wasn't in a half move
in a halfway house
situation right now, in a halfway house, basically right now, if I wasn't in a construction zone right now, I would have my Christmas tree and decorate. I just don't know what box it's in. It's here somewhere. I just don't know. I haven't unpacked it.
It's labeled baby
toys,
and it's a 7-foot tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just labeled. I just have a slash on it. I don't know what the fuck that was, so I'll find it.
All right.
Good stuff. But Mikey Bugatti, did you hit us with the Bugatti bet of the week?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And yes, I do. And yes, I have one for you. You told me what your favorite food is. I told you what my favorite food is. Do you know what John Madden's favorite food is on Thanksgiving? Nope.
It's turkey. Okay. I don't know.
It's the turducken. You've never heard him speak of the turducken? It's the turducken.
You're right.
It's the turducken, Manny Mott.
Turducken.
And I looked this up online because I was like, I hunt sometimes, occasionally. I wanted to know what a turducken looks like. Turducken, not real, fake. It's a turkey stuffed with a deconstructed duck inside there. So then I thought to myself, how can I make this work? Oh, I got it. How many legs does a turducken have? 6 legs. And that's why I have the 6-leg turducken parlay for this Thanksgiving games coming up for you tomorrow. You're going to love this. Listen here, Manny Motts. You take off for the day before Thanksgiving, you get yourself prepped. Okay. You get the Friday off because they know you don't want to come in between Thanksgiving. But after this 6-leg turducken parlay hits, you're not going back to work after this one. I got the 6-leg. You give me $20 and I'm going to turn it into 40 grand on Thursday night on Thanksgiving. Get ready for, yeah, you look stunned. I'm not stunned. I'm excited. Think about this. You're sitting around your in-laws, your mother, your father, your girlfriends, your wives, all of them, all in one room, full room. You're drinking beer, you're eating food. They're in your brand new house, and your dad comes up to you and he's like, "You look like you're locked in right now. What's up?" And you go, "If that man right there scores his touchdown, I will win $40,000." He goes, "What'd you say?" And everyone will celebrate. Beer will be flowing. The whole house is going to be rocking. And here it is for you, the 6-leg turducken parlay. Sam Laporta, touchdown. Keenan Allen, touchdown. Tavian Wicks, touchdown. Dwaddle, touchdown. And Turpin, touchdown. You're telling me you haven't heard these names? You've heard these names all season. Sam Laporta is the tight end to be in Detroit. Keenan Allen is the only receiver out there for the Bears. Wicks is the number 1 wide receiver on the Packers, and no one's talking about him. Dwaddle is the only thing that the Cowboys have, and Turpin is their wide receiver who continues to get picked every year, every game this season. His name pops up. I picked one player from each team that I think will score, and you're thinking to yourself, you didn't say anyone off the Giants. No, I fucking didn't. Because I picked the players that I thought would score. Man. Again, Laporta, Allen, Wicks, Dwaddle, Turpin. Oh, on my bad. And I forgot Achan off the Dolphins. Guy's automatic. He's automatic. Yeah. Laporta, Allen, Wicks, Achan, Dwaddle, Turpin, $20 into 40 grand. 40 grand? You'll buy the neighbor's house. You'll have 2 houses by the end of Thanksgiving if you came here first and you got the 6-leg turducken parlay. They're probably closed on Thanksgiving, so you're going to have to wait till Friday, and maybe you'll get 50% off due when you call them. But Manny Motts, who are they going to call after this parlay slaps?
Motherfucking bank.
and tell him Mikey Bugatti's on the phone and you got a bank loan. The Venmos are flying in right now for this parlay. Manny Mott loves it.
Just sent you 25
Loves
bucks.
it.
You better absolutely put it in there and I will split it with you and you can take whatever extra you need to take out for taxes down the road. But help me buy my fucking couch that I
Manny
need
Mott
here.
is going to have this
All right?
17 person couch, massaging, heating, cooling, comes with beer, a cooler underneath. The six-leg turducken parlay is alive. We'll see you tomorrow night when you put it in. You heard it here first on IHAB. Mikey Bugatti's in one place only, and he's here.
Thank you, Mikey Bugatti. Did just send you some money. Me in that parlay. Hook a brother up. Let me start that Black Friday shopping off with an extra 25, 30 grand. I appreciate you. We need that. I am in a new house that is empty, and I need to fill it. So hook a brother up. Yes, covered a lot, but the last thing we need to cover is beer, I believe.
Beer. Manny Mott, what are you sipping on over there? I spoke a lot just now.
I have a household name here. It's the Juice Bomb IPA. You've seen it. You've seen it. It's a classic. This is actually the first IPA beer that I was introduced to when I first started dabbling into IPAs.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Very good from Sloop Brewing. You know, I might even have reviewed it. It's so good. I had to do it twice, 6.5%. It's good. Like if you're not a real big IPA drinker, this is where you want to start. The Juice Bomb IPA, easy to drink, gets you a little buzz, and it's a good gateway, as you could say, into the world of IPA. I nailed that. Sloop Brewing, hook a brother up. Very good. Let's see. Tailgating and
Dinner.
Dinner. Yeah, I'm having this on Thanksgiving dinner. This is what I got. You know why I'm also having this? Because this is all I got, and I'm broke now.
The 30 rack in my fridge, 1 through 10. What are we thinking?
It's good. 1 through 10. This is an 8.3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very good. You're also having this at a tailgate. I know you're having this at a tailgate because I've had it at a tailgate. 6.5%. You have like 2 or 3 of these, boy. It takes the pain right away. And if you're a Giants fan and you're looking to cope with some pain, if you're a sick son of a bitch still going to the home games for the Giants, have a 6.5%. Have a few 6.5% of the Juice Bomb IPA, 8.3. There you go on the scale.
Delicious.
Mike Bugatti.
Sounds
over to you.
Delicious. And he's right. If you need a beer to wipe away the tears, Sloop Bomb Juice IPA. But if you want something a little bit different, because your team's on a different road, you want the limited release Alaska Pale Ale over here. I'll tell you right now, what's it taste like? What's it look like? You see the eagle on there flying in the winter sky. Tastes like victory. That's what it tastes like right there. Victory.
You were going to tell me it tastes like Saquon Barkley. I'm like, how does this fucking, what do you taste like Saquon Barkley's jockstrap? Yeah.
It tastes so good. This is a great beer. Would I have this at dinner? Absolutely. And then people are going to ask, what is that? I'll be like, that's the beer. That's the home beer of the Eagles. It's not, but it should be. This is from Juneau, Alaska. This is the first beer I've ever had from Alaska. So that's pretty cool that we got it here.
Pretty cool.
Delicious. I'd have this at dinner. I'd have this at a tailgate. 1 through 10. Here we go. Let me get the last final sip. It's almost empty. 7:30 in the morning. That's great. I'm thinking here, it's nothing crazy. I'm going to be honest. It's nothing wild. It's just a pale ale, but it is crisp. It's nice. I'm waking up for the day. I feel good. I might go for a run later after 10 of these. Devin.
Like, did we cut out? I just went and looked at the thing. I'm like, are we cutting? Are we?
7 out of 10. Delicious. It is delicious. Passing it to anyone who comes to my house for this holiday is we're going to have beer. We're going to have whiskey. We're going to have a great time. And we're going to have a 6-leg turducken parlay. Everyone's going to have a good time. Lock that in.
Lock that in. Well, that completes today's episode and taping and fun and the Thanksgiving Eve episode. Drink responsibly or not. I don't care. Have fun. We don't care. Have fun. Thanksgiving. Yes, great. Enjoy it. Watch some football. Put in that parlay like Mikey Bugatti told you so you can get some extra money for the holidays. It's coming. Christmas shopping, Black Friday. It's all happening fast here. Yeah, I mean, I'd have a beer. We appreciate you guys listening. Follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. The clips on our social media may be flowing
Back,
again.
baby.
We might have found an answer to our problems with that. We're back. Yeah, and slam that like and subscribe button if you're watching here on YouTube, and share this episode with a friend. They'll enjoy it. Mikey Bugatti, any final words before we send everybody
Thanksgiving
off?
to all our listeners. We are grateful you're here. This is year 2 of Thanksgiving. Grateful for everyone. Grateful for you, Manny Motts. Grateful for IHAB. We'll see you next week when we give you the only place that gives you the most important part of sports.
Most important point sports. All right. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Mikey Bugatti. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, way. Crazy that you got to clip this in. Jumping back on here, okay, because I got breaking news from Sleeper. Jones signing with the Vikings. Boy, did I just call it. You heard it here first. You're going to hear it here before you hear it anywhere else. If you're not watching us and you're listening to us, Manny Motts is fucking livid. He is as a tomato in anger. He leaves the Giants and joins a Super Bowl. He wants a chance at the ring. What does this mean for TJ Hutchinson? Does he have his new guy? I think Sam Darnold from the Jets, and they're taking Daniel Jones from the Giants. He understands it now. Daniel Jones understands it now. Can we get a live reaction, please?
You know what I think about right away when I see this? Who did Daniel Jones beat in the playoffs that one time and the one time only?
And he said, "I can help you." Fuck. JJ McCarthy coming back next year.
And who do we got coming back next year?
Yeah.
We got the Goodfellas coming.
Crazy that just happened. I'm talking, we jumped off a moment ago. We're coming back on to give you this live reaction of Daniel Jones signing with the Vikings.
And the Vikings very much so have a shot at playoffs and 100%. Yeah, Justin Jefferson,
all the injury reports coming in right now, and that was the first one that came across me. Daniel Jones is in the blue and takes out a purple. Jefferson trade incoming.
Who starts next week for the Vikings?
Wildcat formation.
Sam Darnold, also from the New Jersey team, played with the Jets.
Hey, so I just said Sam Darnold. They taking everyone from New York. They're taking everyone from New York.
No more to say about this because, it's not going to come out good. Whatever. I hope if this guy gets hardware on his hands in February, I'm going to be fucking pissed. And we're all going to be pissed because what the fuck?
I just saw that. He's going to the playoffs and you guys aren't going to playoffs. What kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah, I know. Our starting quarterback and our starting running back, both on playoff Super Bowl contending teams. Let's go fucking Giants. All right, good night, everybody. See you later.
Happy Thanksgiving from Daniel Jones to New York.
I'm going to go stand in front of a train. I'll see you guys later. Be good. Happy Thanksgiving.